Hey there, my Battlefield friends! Welcome back to some China Rising DLC. We have Guilin peaks this time. And Guilin is actually a city in China, and those peaks are world famous. I always wanted to go there and see that. It's so beautiful there. Obviously, I don't want to go there if there's a war like this. But there currently isn't. This is just a game. So what kind of disappointed me here when I started to play this right away was that there's so many really dark corners, even though it was a sunny day, and I kind of just wanted to play out in the jungle and not in this darkness all the time. And first I thought, well, maybe it's time for me to replace my projector bulb, which I think is over 2 years old, and a lot of times projector bulbs only last about 2 years, sometimes when you're lucky 3 years. But then when I looked at this video on my iMac, which has, you know, excellent graphics card in it, I had the same darkness, and so I guess this is just how this map is, and it's actually not the only map in Battlefield 4 that seems very dark, and it's really hard to make out the enemies. I mean, it's great when you have a UAV above and you know where the enemy is at all times on the minimap, and you can basically just hide in the darkness and lure them up and they have no clue you're there, which happened to me many times, that I was just running somewhere into a dark corner and there was some camper sitting in the darkness and I had no clue he was there. I just didn't see him, because the orange name tag and doesn't usually, or that orange little arrow above their heads doesn't usually pop up like right away. It sometimes takes a little while until it pops up and then it's too late. But it's really gorgeous. I mean, if this whole map was all outdoors, not in caves and stuff, I think it would be probably even more awesome. But it's a really beautiful map, and I have to just play a lot more of this. So I think once you get to know every nook and cranny of this map, it's going to be easier to play. I didn't do bad yesterday, but this was really my only match yesterday, and I only got like 8 kills here, and our team actually lost. But I just wanted to show off this map for those who haven't seen it yet, or for those who are just curious to see what it looks like. It is a gorgeous map, I'm sure you agree. And it's not that big actually. It's like a round kind of map. It's almost like you feel like you're on an island. You're definitely high up in the mountains somewhere in the Guilin peaks. I don't even know if I say that right. But as you can see here, it was really dark again. It was just the shadow of the mountains and the hills just gives like those really dark areas, which are just, it's just weird to me. I don't know. I mean, I'm a nature freak, and I don't remember that shadows are that dark, you know, unless it's like sunset. And this seems to be during the day, even though you can see in the far distance there's heavy clouds. And I wonder, I haven't seen any Levolution moments in any of those DLC maps, so I'm not really sure if there is any Levolution going on or not. But we'll see as time goes on. And I'm standing here next to one of those gas tanks, which is not very smart. But I'm at this point, you know, our team is losing. I'm so desperate to try to take flags. I just take the risk. I'm like, you know, if I'm lucky, nobody knows I'm here and nobody's trying to shoot the gas tank to blow me up. And in the meantime, I just enjoy the view here of those beautiful mountains and the river. And my team is spawning on me. And I'm actually running support here, and I meant to switch the class every time I died, and I forgot to switch it because it's not very cool when you have so many vehicles in a map and there's nothing you can do about it. So as here in this case, I would have loved to shoot like a rocket down there, and all I had was grenades. And I try to shoot someone and my weapon is set to single bullet and then burst, and I have to set it. It's still set to burst and I don't even know it. I notice it right now. It's set to burst. I have to, I don't know, this is so annoying. I hated that in Battlefield 3. I wish there was a way where in your settings you can say, I never want my weapon to go to change the, you know, from to single or to burst or something. I want my weapon to always be automatic. I want this to be the default setting. It's like, you know, if I hit so many buttons, you know, in a fast order in order to like set claymores and throw grenades and everything, all of a sudden you set your accidentally set your gun to like single fire and you don't even know it. You run around, you have an enemy right in front of you, and you like right in front of you, which means you have to like spray. You need like a lot of bullets, and there's like one bullet coming out and you die. And that's so annoying. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's far away, because then a single bullet is sometimes better. But I pump anyway, so I usually I do like more like burst shooting anyway. So I never really like need a single bullet. And I feel there should be like a warning or a blinking or a sound or something that just says, oh, watch out, you are in single bullet mode, just so you know you're in single bullet mode. Something like that. I don't know, maybe you disagree. Maybe you are someone who doesn't have that problem, who has this the buttons under control better than I do. But even my friend who plays this game has the same problem, and it's very, very, very annoying. I don't understand why that's not something people have addressed yet. I feel like I just can't imagine that we're the only two that play this game and have this issue. But I have died many, many times because I've had this happen to me. And it's funny, at the beginning playing Battlefield 4, it never happened to me, and they thought they fixed it, and now I have it happen like a lot. But we all have to live with little annoyances in games. That's just how it is. I love this game, and I hope you enjoyed this little match, and I hope to see you on Dragon Pass. Take care. Bye-bye.